Shut up and sit down.
Hi guys, it's Cindy here. I'm with one of my friends, James, and we have some opposing opinions about Big Brother this week. And my big thing is, isn't it pathetic? It took them half the season to get rid of that one couple who had no friggin' connection to anyone else in the house.
I mean, if Jessica was by herself, she probably could have made it further, but since Cody came back in, it ruined her game, basically. So, this whole season's going to trash. Once Cody gets evicted, I'm probably going to stop watching, because, actually, no, once Cody, Mark, and Elena are evicted, then it's going to get boring, because this game's basically give Paul $500,000 at the end of the season.
I really think, but I was having a conversation with my other friends, and we were in the debate. I said, I think best game scenario, case scenario for anyone, bring Cody to the end. No one likes him.
But then, if they're voting for who played the best game, then he should use the underdog statement. I don't know, depending on how it goes, Raven will probably get a big out final five. Her disease is gonna be
my dad actually has that, but it's not as severe, so I don't like how she gloats about it. He doesn't have one of those things in his stomach, but he has to be careful with what he eats, otherwise he's in a lot of pain, which basically means avoid eating seeds and other foods similar to that.
Well, on Tumblr, I did some research. Matt and Raven have said, now all we have to do is make sure Paul makes it the final two. In the exact quotes.
Exact quotes?
Yeah.
But here's the thing, no one's gonna take those two seriously if they make it to the end, because I honestly think the people that decorate the house go, those are two nice pieces of furniture. We'll just put them there to look pretty.
Oh no, apparently the Tumblr, Matt's the futon, but Raven's not even there. She's Casper the ghost.
So this is worse than they're worse than Victoria, basically, from season 16.
I guess so, because Victoria did nothing. That's what $500,000 looks
like. Walking out the door. Yeah.
I also saw something about this season. Apparently, Dominique was scouted, or whatever.
Yeah, I actually looked that up. Apparently, she was scouted,
and apparently
she knows nothing about the show, and neither does Alex, because in her pre-interview question,
she didn't know who Jeff was.
She doesn't know. She goes, the season where they get married, and Jeff's looking at her like, that was me. Like, that is something you deserve to be called out on.
Dominique didn't even want to come on the show.
Yeah, because she's an engineer for the government. Yeah. Why would you want to come on the show? You're making more money than probably half the people in that house.
To be honest, I hope Kevin wins at this point.
I don't think he's gonna win though.
He'll make it far.
He's gonna make it far. If he could have executed the Cody plan really well, I think he would have had an upper hand.
Apparently, they want to keep Josh around a lot. I don't know how long, but a while.
I think, here's the thing. Josh has served his purpose, basically, to pull, I feel.
Probably.
After Cody's gone, there's, no purpose for Josh. I assume in Paul's eyes. I love Josh. I find him very entertaining. And half the time when he speaks, he's saying what I'm thinking. But I would never say that out loud to people I have to live with for 3 months.
That's true. I don't know, Raven's kind of annoying, barking Paul like that. That was stupid.
Barking? Explain. What do you mean? When she went?
She went woof woof.
Why?
I don't know, because she's one of Paul's minions.
Did you watch my last video about this?
No.
I have a picture of Groot and 2 minions, and Paul is Gru.
And Matt and Raven.
Yeah. And I'm not the only one who thinks that out there, because I really thought, well, they're really physical. They have, they do very physical jobs, so I assumed they were going to go in and be, a threat.
To be honest, if Paul wins this season, I'm going to be very disappointed because I'm just very expected at this point.
Because I think, you remember last season, right? Everyone's goal was either to work with the veterans or get them out.
Yeah. I mean, thinking back, I don't know why was Paul surprised or was he just mad because
someone did the first week basically?
So was he just because he tried to do the same thing in season 18, so I'm not sure why he was just mad why someone would do it this season.
The exact same thing basically.
Yeah.
I think he was expecting it not to be the first week.
Maybe not.
Because I have the same mindset as Cody with that. Let's get rid of this guy that's played this game before. Let's, let's be smart about this. Now, I was watching another video, and some other fans bring up an excellent point. When did Paul ever receive a care package? Was Paul really even a fan favorite last season?
Thing is, Paul kind of fucked himself. If he really wanted to make it to win, he would have brought James instead of Nicole. So, I have no sympathy for why he lost last season.
Now, there's theories going around that production rigged it by
Nicole.
telling him, take Nicole because she'll win. Now, apparently, I remember there was a whole thing where Paul was going to do blackface, and that disappeared.
Yes, that was but apparently Jessica convinced him not to do blackface.
Which is funny because Jessica was making.
Yeah. Well, this is when Cody wasn't in the house, so she might have been a different person.
So you think Cody brought up the worst than Jessica?
Yes, Cody and Jessica together.
I mean,
good mix in the house. If they want to do something outside the house, by all means. But inside the house, they did not bring out the best of each other strategy-wise. And Cody always never listened to Jessica when she said to stop talking, which basically got her killed in the game.
So you think Cody? We all agree Cody was the death of Jessica's social game.
Yes. Not
physical game, but
social game. Yeah.
Social game.
And her strategy game could have been way better if he wasn't in that house too. You want to talk about Big Brother winners?
Well, let's look. Who played the best game in the last 18 seasons? I think
definitely Dan.
I think Derek.
No,
because Derek was never on the block.
Yeah, but you never watched Dan.
I didn't watch Dan, but I know Dan was on the block. I know about Dan's funeral.
Yes.
But he was on the block to make that speech. Derek was never on the block.
Yeah, but the thing is, statistically, Dan is the best Big Brother player. He's won and he's runner-up. He's never been evicted from Big Brother, and he's played 2 seasons. Okay, so if he only played 1 season, could we be putting Derek and Dan on the same level? No. I still say Dan is better. Because just entertainment purposes, he was way better. I've seen that thing. I love the Will show where he goes, I all hate you. And he does the invitational fight where he's like, Dan has lied to me over and over and over in this game. And you know what? I'm gonna trust him. Talking about Frank, his transition from season 14 to 18 could have been way better. I think what really killed his game is Michelle's obsessive jealousy that season. Or it might have been how he acted during season 14. They found him funny, and during that season 18, it wasn't found as funny to them. He said he had matured since then. That's true. Cameron, though, I felt bad for. He got a chance to come back too. He was very close. I was so sad when I saw Cody win. I'm like, no, Cameron. And I was actually upset. I was more upset with Cody won because I knew he was going to move Jessica's game.
I was actually upset this week that Cody did not win HOH because no one knows where his mind's at. That would have been fun to see the house guests scramble.
I want to see Kevin win an HOH. I'd be very curious to see what he do.
I think, based off what he said to Cody, I think he would go after the showmances.
Maybe.
I think showmances are his target.
I feel like he would target Mark.
Mark?
Yeah.
Mark and Elena?
Apparently.
So spoilers ahead, basically.
Yeah, it's Tumblr.
Tumblr life.
Apparently, Mark told Jason that he wants to target Paul, and Jason
Wait,
told.
Mark wants to target Jason?
No, Mark wants to target Paul, and he told that to Jason. And then Jason went to Alex and said, "You better not say anything," but Mark wants to target Paul. So.
Does Jason know Alex has an alliance
No,
with him?
I don't think so. But the thing is, if she really wants to be, go and make big moves, she should, honestly target Paul. Like, if anybody wants to win this game, Mark and Elena were talking about it. The house is Paul with $500,000 waiting at the end.
I have like a like-hate relationship with Mark, but that just like put him up there because if you think about it, whoever takes out Paul is going to be the one to say, "I got rid of the head of the snake."
Yeah, that's what I was like. I was like hoping one day someone would nominate Matt and Raven and be like, if I can't take out the head of the snake, I'm gonna take out the tail instead.
And I agree. I think it was like 2-3 weeks ago where they're like, they're saying there's a couple that never gets involved, and I'm thinking to myself, you know what? It's true. They sit there and they're just like.
No, Raven's gotten involved like once, but Matt's like never gotten involved.
I hear you can buy mats from Ikea. So let's sit and lounge in your home.
They're called mattresses.
I don't know. And then what's Raven?
She's Casper the ghost. Remember?
No, that's insulting to Casper. Casper's nice. You want to call her like what's the one from Ghostbusters? The Blob. the puffy blob, the white thing. I don't believe she's a ghost hunter based off that challenge.
I don't believe she's trying to raise a fundraiser and owns 2 dance studios and the ghost hunting business.
I forget. I have to add the link, but there is a YouTuber who did a whole Raven expose party, where apparently it's not the first time Raven has been on TV. Yeah. Her surgery only cost $40,000. Why is she telling people it's $200,000 she needs? Like, it's where do these house guests go wrong in throwing out $500,000? For Jessica, it was canoodling with Cody. For Vanessa, it was getting rid of Austin or keeping those twins around longer than she should have. Season 16, Derek made no mistakes. Donnie's only mistake is when he was telling Cody exactly what Derek was doing.
Nicole's mistake was saying she reminded him of Dan. He reminded him of Dan.
Yeah, that's true. And then season 15, oh god, that's the season I started watching.
Season 15, yeah.
It didn't matter who won. And I feel like Gina deserved it more than Andy. But then if you're looking at Big Brother, Andy did play a pretty good,
he had a good
manipulate and social game.
Yeah. The only one who really called him out online was Amanda when she got evicted.
Yeah, but Amanda, God, the fact they covered Amanda's like whole not nice personality and views of the world, I'm saying that nicely, I think, says a lot that she was America's pick every week that year. For
MVP nomination.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, all the comments aside, I'm looking at gameplay. Like, if she didn't say any of those things, she probably would have been like a really big choice to win because I liked her gameplay that season.
Who, Amanda?
Yeah, she had
No,
she had a
Amanda.
good social game.
Yeah, she had a good social game, but she kept forgetting like she was being filmed 24 hours.
I mean, you tend to forget that. That was
So, let's cut to the chase. Who is playing the best game so far this season?
the best game so far. I thought.
Other than Paul. Please name anyone else but Paul.
Oh, I really can't then because none of them have done anything like really worth watching. I mean, Jessica was doing good until Cody came back.
Alright, so you said the best game right now is Paul's.
I mean, like, unfortunately, because let's look at everyone left. Alex,
Minion.
her first, minion. Jason,
Minion.
minion of a minion.
Kevin, wild
Kevin, we
card.
don't. Yeah, wild card. Actually, I think Kevin does have the best game because he's
never once voted with the house except one.
No, he's voted with the house a few times. But the thing about Kevin is like he's manipulative and he's trusted a lot. The only one who's ever suspected him was Mark.
Okay. So, out of the faithful minions left, who do you think would lead a rebellion against Paul?
Okay, who do you consider the minions?
Alex, Jason,
I don't consider Josh.
Raven, and Matt.
So those four.
Josh is a wild card. Josh and Kevin are wild cards.
Jason, I don't know.
Mark and Elena, they're wild cards too. Those are the four that are wild cards. Out of Matt, Raven.
Oh, Cody. What about Cody?
Oh, he is his own friggin' game.
I mean,
I'm sure he's sitting in the corner going, I'm glad I didn't go to Kevin's birthday.
Probably.
He's probably thinking, I got so many more weeks, and then I go home and see my daughter. I'm sure, and Jessica. I'm sure those were the only two things on his mind. I don't even think he cares about this game anymore.
Cody?
Yeah.
Well, he's in jury now.
So, I consider the minions Raven, Matt, Alex, and even Jason to an extent.
Yeah, Jason to an extent because he's like with Alex.
What Alex says, he does what Alex wants. I'm upset they don't show Josh's gameplay from the live feeds.
Well, we didn't watch the veto meeting.
Oh, I watched it.
Oh, I didn't get to watch it. I watched the live depiction. Can't say I'm shocked she went home. I kind of wish she would have stayed because it would have made the game way more interesting.
Here's where I think she went wrong. She should have never said she had that temptation.
I mean, if she had like a valid, I say she has a valid reasoning for it, but like what honestly I think where she went wrong is when she had all the power in 1 week and she got her pawn addicted.
Her pawn?
Ramses.
Yeah, but to be fair,
but
her target was Josh.
Yeah, but she should have just took her gut. She should have done what
she trusts her gut instead of listening to Cody.
Yeah, because if she would have just taken down Ramses and put up Alex like she said she would have, then
why does no one put Paul up?
Because
I don't care. See, if I was in that house, I'd probably have the same attitude Cody has, which scares me that I think I would have the same attitude Cody has about bets.
I mean, Paul had the same attitude about the bets season.
I actually thought him and Victor would have been like final two last year.
Nah, I knew all like final six. There was three duos of two. I knew all three of them were gonna split up somehow. Because first it was Paul and Victor, then it was Natalie. No, first it was Natalie and James. Natalie. Then it was Paul and Victor. And then it was Nicole and Corey. It was Corey. Actually, what the fuck? How do I even remember Corey's name?
I don't even remember Corey doing anything that season.
The only thing I remember about Corey was hashtag not day Corey.
Corey? Okay, here's my opinion. They casted like Cody in hopes of like a Corey, but Cody's not stupid.
Yeah, I guess.
If you think about it, they probably casted him like, oh, okay, he's gonna cause some trouble, which he did. And they thought they were gonna get like the
A
same
dumb,
attitude.
like the dumb Clay, dumb. Or,
No, because I think Cody being in the Marines has unfortunately like broken him down a little bit,
probably.
and he's just not gonna deal with nonsense. And I get both sides of the Josh and Cody argument about this is a game versus it's real life. You can't say there's someone who's in the Marines for like how many years? Because it's not a game to them.
Like, I can't believe Paul said,
But then
"Are
I
you
get
sure
like
you were
someone who's like 23, who's like fresh out of college, who doesn't understand that.
I still can't believe Paul said, I don't know, to call him Corey, Cody.
About
Are you sure you were in the military for 4 years, bud?
Which is insulting because, look, I respect the men and women who serve this country because I don't have the friggin' balls to do it. I'm gonna admit it. I'm scared. So if they're gonna do it, great for them. God bless them. That's what I say when I know people are leaving to go serve in the military, Navy, whatever. Sorry to say whatever, because there's so many. And the fact that there are people like Paul who just basically crapped on his years of service bothers me. Absolutely bothers me. Because there is no reason to bring down a man's profession whose job was to serve and protect you.
Well, I mean, I have respect for people who serve, but like, I'm not gonna make comments about like how they serve or anything. That's not my business. That's
we don't know what's going on in their mind. I actually feel very sorry for Cody.
I was about to say something like the same, like we didn't know what happened to Megan during her years. Apparently, she got like.
Apparently, what happened to Megan was, guys, that you're not aware. I'm not sure that I mentioned this in previous videos. Megan was stationed, I forget in what area. She got sexually abused and by several men who were yelling at her. And I mean, am I saying right? And when she was in the house with Cody and all them, and then yelling at her, it triggered her PTSD. Okay, I can't pronounce it. He's saying it. I don't know if I believe that correctly because of the whole argument with Alex and the panda comment.
The thing is, like, that confused me is maybe they didn't show everything. That's something that could have happened because I didn't at the time I wasn't on the Tumblr because I wasn't
I didn't have my live feeds yet either.
Yeah. The thing about what really confuses me is why did Josh go off of her on the first comment?
I think Josh really thought he was a target. I
feel like he got way too paranoid way too quickly. I thought he was gonna stay that way the whole game. Thank God he didn't.
I've come to actually like Josh since that.
Oh, I like him more.
He's calmed down. I think, unfortunately, I have to give credit to Paul for calming him down and reminding him it is a game. But I think he has taken that too far now. That it is a game, and he says and does whatever he wants.
Yeah.
I think they banned the pot thing, though.
They did, because he got into 2 fights. I believe. One with Mark and one with Cody.
Did you watch last week's the fiction episode?
Last week?
Yeah, where Cody actually grabbed something and started banging it, or was about to bang it too, and make noise.
I don't.
And
remember.
Josh goes, "Let's start a band" or something like that.
I don't remember.
Oh my God, Alex was trying to keep him apart. If Alex was not, I thought Alex was gonna get him a head knocked off and be in the middle of it.
I thought Kevin was gonna fucking die when he did it because he was trying to fucking break in between Cody and Josh.
Apparently on the live feeds, if you don't have them, and there's a really good guy that does, or woman, I don't know, who posts a lot of crucial information, and that user's name, no, on YouTube, user's name is Elena's dad. Usually posts the most vital ones, and then I think there's another one that usually pops up next to it. I can't remember their name. So if you want to see what actually led to the fight, because I just gotta say, Jason is really a dad based off the live feeds, because I didn't because he saw like Cody and Jessica eating cereal. Because I didn't even know these exist. Because I go into the supermarket, I grab what I need, and I get out. I don't look for anything new. Which is just like every typical dad I know, because they don't want to be in the supermarket. They're in and out. Moms take like an hour, dads are out in like 15 minutes.
Yeah, like if Christmas, like if so many things would have changed this season, if Paul wasn't given the safety, if Christmas didn't break her leg, the season would have been way different.
So you really don't think America voted Paul to be favorite?
I don't know. Like, I really don't know.
Based off the hand polls, that doesn't add up.
Based off how he never got a care package last season, how his partner won and he wasn't even eligible for last season, so I can't say shit about it. But I mean, Gordner plays favorites.
Gordon doesn't like fat people like me either. Fuck you,
Okay, off topic.
I've auditioned for her show several times.
Okay, go for Big Brother Canada.
Oh, I think she's involved in that now.
Oh, fuck no.
Yeah, she's gonna ruin it.
She's
gonna ruin it, guys. There's gonna be no more netting each other.
If she has anything to do with Big Brother Canada, it's gonna be ruined. I leave Big Brother Canada to people who are already running Big Brother Canada, because Big Brother Canada is fine the way it is now.
So you really think just?
I hope they do actually no, they just did the fan versus favorite season. I think Big Brother Canada 5.
Do you think what do you think the next season of Big Brother is going to be like?
Well, this U.S. or Canada?
U.S.
I don't know. Maybe they'll do All Stars too.
I'm never getting on, guys.
If the only request I have for Big Brother Canada 6 is to bring Suzette back.
Wasn't she supposed to be back last season?
Apparently, it was supposed to be an All-Star season, but like a lot of things happened.
Oh, okay.
That's what I've heard, at least. But
and then wasn't she in an Instagram Big Brother game? And it got
she was.
Who the hell doesn't want to play in a Big Brother match with an actual player, though?
She was in a Big Brother Canada, not Big Brother. That's what I've heard. She was on an online Big Brother season, like Instagram game, but like, and she played as herself.
I would have wanted to play as Gary. Actually, I don't know. Gary's game last season was utterly pathetic.
He should have won the first season.
The first season, yeah, but last season it was just.
But the only thing I request is that they bring back either Suzette or Brittany to Big Brother Canada 6.
Why don't I remember Brittany?
She was Big Brother Canada 3, Sarah's partner.
Okay.
Like
I think I might put a poll in this.
She was from New York, I believe.
I think I might put a poll in this video asking who has better twists, Canada or US?
Definitely
I think Canada.
Definitely.
I mean,
old Big Brother had good twists, but like now it's just terrible.
I don't think today's contestants could survive on the original setup of Big Brother.
Actually, like this season had a good amount of twists.
I think I could because I like gardening, and guys, believe it or not, I actually was required sometimes at one of my internships to take care of chickens.
But the thing about I know you're. The thing about this season is I kind of liked the temptation twist. It made it more interesting. But the thing that I like about last season, like there was like no twist in season 17.
What about the battle block? Wasn't that a twist?
That was a good twist, but season 17.
I didn't expect them to do it 2-3 times.
Whatever happened to the Big Brother takeovers?
Whatever happened to when we got to decide what the have-nots would eat?
Oh, I love that. I think it ended after Big Brother 16, didn't
15. It? 15 was the last season. I remember I was watching the live feeds. No, Big Brother After Dark. And Helen going, "Thanks, America, for voting this bony fish. It's the best thing I've had in weeks."
Well,
she wasn't kidding.
Hopefully, after Big Brother, this Big Brother ends, I can finally watch. I can watch Survivor, and it's hopefully more interesting than how this season's going so far.
You know what's a problem though? People from Big Brother that go on Survivor, I think they could make it.
I mean, Hayden did well. Oh no, the best.
Caleb did horrible twice.
No, the first time wasn't really his fault. He got medically evacuated. The second time, he didn't do anything.
Twice.
But
I have so much I have to edit out of this.
Okay, but thing about. Did you know that Rachel Riley and Brendan went on
The Amazing Race? Yes.
But did you know that she wouldn't shave her hair to get $1 million?
Are you out of your mind?
I watched.
Girl, it grows back. I wear wigs half the time.
No, because
my hair is horrible.
You want to know that because she was like, these extensions are expensive. And I was on Watch Mojo, Top 10 Amazing Race Moments. And they were like, girl, you could have bought all those extensions with that money.
It grows back. It
mean,
grows back.
I would have got
I don't understand. It's hair. It grows back.
She already did win Big Brother 13.
Yeah, so, but that was $500,000. You could have used another $1 million.
I mean, no, she has a business still, I believe. So she's like,
yeah, but you wasted all that time doing that traveling for that. Like, come on. Come on.
Well, I think we should stop here.
All right, so we agree. Big Brother Canada has the
better.
best, better twist, and they punish their have-nots accordingly.
Yes.
Paul is just through at this point from Despicable Me.
Paul is just ruining this season.
Groner plays definite favorites.
Yes.
Because if we go based off week 1 fan favorites, there's no way Paul should have that.
Nobody even knew he was in the house. There was fan favorite polls before the game even started, and he wasn't even on top of the fan favorites when he came in.
We agree that we can find Matt at Ikea. He's under the mattresses.
Yeah. No, he is the mattress.
We agree that Jason made a mistake telling Alex the Mark situation.
Yeah.
Because we know Mark's gonna go run. Alex is gonna go running to Paul. She doesn't have a brain. It's not playing the game for herself. But you know what we did not give credit to before I end this? Josh being the first one where he refused to let
Paul take over his HOH.
And I feel bad that he didn't get his true target out.
Well, I mean, she became his true target after she started with him, so I can't really blame him. And I can't really blame her.
But he was never going to put it on the block.
Yeah, but you can't really blame her.
I can't.
Because he never told her that, and she
right.
really couldn't trust anyone in that house.
Alright. So we're gonna go, guys. So I'm gonna put the link in my video about who has better twists, Big Brother, Canada, or US. I personally think Canada's better.
Yeah.
How many times have I like that twist where they had the country vote who they wanted to be have-nots to find an ultimate twist.
Oh, that was season 3.
Cool. That's a great twist.
Really...
Why don't we have that, US? You're gonna ruin it, Groner. You're gonna ruin it. Oh. Alright, enough of me ranting. If you want, this is James. He's OwadaButter, and he does a lot of gaming things. I'm gonna put his link in my video, and he is featured on my page. Bye, guys. Hopefully, Paul's out soon. Where's my stop button?